Sometimes we spend our whole life chasing what we don't have and forget to appreciate what we do. But what if the secret to happiness isn't in getting more, but in being thankful for less? Tell me, when was the last time you truly felt grateful, not because life was perfect, but because you were alive to live it? Stay till the end of this story, because it might just change how you look at your life forever. In a quiet town, surrounded by green hills, there lived a young man named Aaron. He was smart, hard-working, and had big dreams, but inside, he was never satisfied. Every morning, Aaron would look in the mirror and sigh, thinking, "Why is my life so ordinary?" He worked at a small bookshop. Every day he watched others drive fancy cars, wear expensive clothes, and live what he called a real life. He often complained to his friend Mr. Leon, the old shop owner who treated him like a son. "Aaron, Mr. Leon, I feel stuck. Everyone is moving ahead, and I'm just here, selling books." Mr. Leon, smiling, "You're lucky, Aaron. You have a job, good health, and people who care for you." Aaron, frustrated, "Lucky? That's easy for you to say. You've lived your life. I want more. More money. More success, more excitement." Mr. Leon, looking at him gently, "Be careful, son. A heart that only sees what it lacks will never rest." But Aaron didn't listen. He thought gratitude was for people who'd given up on big dreams. One rainy evening, as the shop was closing, Mr. Leon called Aaron over. "Mr. Leon, Aaron, tomorrow's Sunday. I want you to visit someone for me. Here's an address. Take her this box." Aaron hesitated, but agreed. It was raining lightly when Aaron reached the small wooden house at the edge of town. He knocked on the door. An old woman opened it. Her name was Martha, thin, frail, but with eyes full of warmth. "Martha, oh, you must be from the bookshop. Come in, dear." Inside, Aaron noticed the walls, cracked, paint peeling, only a few old photos hanging. There was almost nothing except peace. He handed her the box. She opened it carefully. Inside were a few books and a loaf of bread. Martha, smiling wide, "Ah, he still remembers." "Please sit." Aaron sat awkwardly. "Aaron, you know Mr. Leon?" Martha, "Of course. He's helped me for years. My husband was his teacher long ago." She pointed at an old photo, a young man in uniform beside a smiling woman. Martha, "He was a kind man. We didn't have much, but we had each other. Now it's just me. And these memories." Aaron looked around. There was so little, yet her face glowed with peace. As he stood to leave, Martha handed him a small paper bag. Martha, "Here, take this." Inside were 2 cookies. Aaron, embarrassed, "Oh, no, ma'am, I can't." Martha, "Please." "It's my way of saying thank you." Aaron smiled politely, took the cookies, and left. But something inside him felt strange. Aaron sat on his bed, staring at the cookies. He thought about the old woman, living alone, yet full of gratitude. No complaints, no comparisons, just peace, he whispered to himself. How can someone have so little yet feel so rich? For the first time in a long while, Aaron felt small. He remembered how often he'd complained about his life, his job, his salary, even his phone. But that night, he realized he never said thank you for what he did have. Aaron woke up early. He went outside, breathing the fresh air. The sunrise painted the sky in gold, and for a moment, he felt something he hadn't felt in years. Peace. He looked up and whispered, "Thank you." From that day, Aaron began writing 3 things he was grateful for every morning. Sometimes it was simple. Thankful for this cup of tea. Thankful for my parents. Thankful for another sunrise. Slowly his mind started changing. He smiled more. He worked with more patience. He even started helping customers with genuine warmth, and people noticed. One afternoon, Mr. Leon walked up to him. Mr. Leon smiling. "You've changed, Aaron. What happened?" "Aaron, I met someone who showed me what a thankful heart looks like." Mr. Leon nodded. "She's special, isn't she?" Aaron, "Yes, she has nothing, yet she has peace. And I had everything, yet I was empty." Mr. Leon, "That's the power of a thankful heart. Gratitude doesn't give you more things. It gives you more meaning." Soft background music swells. A few weeks later, Aaron returned to Martha's house with flowers and food. But when he knocked, there was no answer. A neighbor came out quietly and said, "She passed away 2 days ago." Aaron froze. He stood there silent, the rain beginning to fall. He left the flowers by her door and whispered, "Thank you, Martha, for teaching me peace." Months passed. Aaron now managed the bookshop himself. He added a small board near the counters. It read, "Today, I am thankful for..." Customers began writing things on it: family, friends, sunshine, even coffee. Every evening, Aaron would read the notes and smile, because he knew gratitude spreads like light. Narrator, warm tone. We all wait for life to be perfect before we feel thankful. But the truth is, thankfulness is what makes life feel perfect. A thankful heart doesn't mean you have everything you want. It means you appreciate everything you have. So tonight, before you sleep, whisper a small thank you for at least one thing in your life. Because peace doesn't come from what's around you. It comes from within you. Soft pause. If you liked this story, share it with someone who needs a little reminder to be thankful today. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into blessings, and a simple thank you can fill your heart with peace.